spit one. Let me see 8 ball and MJG. Keep spitting that.
Hello, everyone. We've got some great NBA action for you tonight. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Smith with the rebound. A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the number 2 seed in the West, Grant.
And they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow. What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Number 23.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Thompson, and he buries his first look.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Here's Jackson. Smith with the rebound. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. Tonight, it's all about how they deal with the dynamic Ja Morant. Coach said it's simple. We cannot allow Morant to get downhill. That's it. The hard part is actually executing that game plan. Ja has so many moves. He's so quick and relentless. We can't lose track of him even for a moment. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. And Houston has possession. After the basket by Memphis on the other end.
You know what the result's going to be when Durant makes a move to the bucket like that. Just a matter of how hard is he going to throw it down.
Now here's Wells. The drive by Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Just an electrifying style on the court for Ja Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh yeah, no, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim.
Jackson can't get it to go. The Rockets trail. Down low. Oh, stolen by Morant. Jackson can't get it to go.
Great opportunity. just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, it is unfortunate and embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took.
Here's Morant. After the basket by Houston. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And really an offensive transformation for the Grizzlies since 2024, Grant.
Yeah, they're pushing the pace, playing a unique style with a lot of cutting and movement off the ball, crashing the offensive glass. I mean, it all seems to be working.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender. That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Here's Morant. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. Memphis shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. And Clark, one thing this Rockets team is known for is their ferocity on the backboards.
Yeah, they were terrific retrieving their own misses, and they played with a grit and a toughness that I thought belied the team's youth, and that's a good foundation to build on. You've got tough-minded young players that are only going to get better. Keep an eye on this Rockets team.
Three-pointer. Knocks down the long J. He's got 6.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Back to Thompson. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Landale misses. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Memphis Grizzlies. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Grizzlies?
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Here's Shepherd. Smith. Pass to Capella. Houston working the ball around. And that's good. Shepherd for 3.
If you're looking for the game's next great shooter, keep an eye on Shepherd. This kid is special.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
ABA. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity, and he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at, and if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Back to you.
The love for the game. Allie, appreciate the report.
My goodness. Amen Thompson making a statement at the hoop.
Caldwell Pope for 3. And he buries his first look. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, B.A., you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
2 on the clock. Here's Capella. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Not many bigs can slow down KD once he gets around the rim.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Here comes Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
Incredible, incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go. But this sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
It's Jackson, high post. And the dunk by Jackson.
I mean, big-time finish from Jackson. He is a force out there.
Pass to Capella. Here's Shepard. And the layup is good off the glass. Shepard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Back to Williams. Landale with a screen. Williams into the lane.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
There's a minute 34 left to play in the first half. And it's Williams off the drive. And Williams punches it home.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Jackson. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside. And not only can he burn you from deep, Shepard is also skilled inside. Just great work there.
It's rebounded by Şengün. Adams a screen. To the inside. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
I mean, if I was out there, I'd probably test anyone but Jackson Jr.
Pass to Shepard. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Okogie. 3-pointer. The rebound by Jackson. And here's Caldwell Pope. Shoots over Tate. That's short off the rim. Stripped it away. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
38.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Shepard. Adams a screen. Inside. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Zach Edey.
Some consider Adams to be the strongest player in the league. He never backs down from a physical challenge.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. We've got Steven Adams out there, Clark. What comes to your mind when you're asked about him?
Oh, I love his grit. I love his physicality, man. He is just an anchor when he gets in the paint, when he sets a screen. You just don't move this guy. And his hands are really good. I mean, he's a throwback, but boy, is he effective and impactful in the way he rebounds, sets screens, and defends. And he never shies away from physicality.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. The Rockets trail. Pass to Şengün. Here's Tate. Back to Şengün. 5 on the clock. Here's Smith. Memphis with a rebound. Şengün with a steal. All alone on the break. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
and the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Grizzlies back among the top teams in the West after a down season in 2023-24. Ja Morant said, quote, "The confidence never left. As far as chemistry, we've been around each other for a while and we know each other well. This is my team. I'm confident in my team every step of the way." Guys, back to you.
They play with swagger. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. And it's Edey missing.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, it is unfortunate and embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
And then Morant with the jam.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Pass to Okogie. And Edey with a block. Back to Morant. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And Houston making a change here. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And so it's Houston with it, trailing by 2. And that one's good by Durant.
Durant with tremendous touch. He's just a natural scorer.
Smith with the rebound. For the lead. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
And both free throws good for Durant.
When your big man can knock down free throws, that's a bonus for sure.
And then Morant with the jam.
Once Ja Morant gets rolling, there is no stopping him. Ja is feeling it tonight.
Durant for free. KD, what else would you expect?
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
Aldama outside. Back to Morant. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Because of his ability to elevate and make adjustments in air, Morant has no trouble scoring inside.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Durant. Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
No defense going to stop that throwdown by Capella right there.
Back to Williams. The teardrop. Counted. Williams has got 6 points.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Durant with it. He's got 16. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
6 to shoot. Memphis with a rebound. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Here's Caldwell Pope. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Hey, now watch out when Caldwell Pope is on the attack. He penetrates inside fast.
Durant's shot is off. To the middle. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Launches it. And Durant hits from deep. Durant's got 10 points in just the second half. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Rockets. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back.
The Grizzlies, 52.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Memphis trailing here. Pass to Landale. Beyond the arc. Smith with the rebound. And the Rockets with possession here. Outside Durant. Back to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Nice shot by Durant. Durant's got 21.
Durant has definitely been on one tonight, knocking down shots for himself at a high rate.
They get it back. Houston leading by 4. Outside Holiday. To the paint. Here's Adams. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
Yeah, what physicality from Adams down low. Brushing off the contact and getting the easy bucket.
Here's Wells. Here's Landale. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Adams a screen. Here's Durant. Durant, so effective inside.
Yeah, Durant and his teammates really in sync. I mean, helping each other out, facilitating for each other. That basket there, a real team effort.
It's good.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now Şengün puts it up from 12. Jackson with it. Guarded by Smith. Edey. Yes! Using that window.
Crucial play. Using the height advantage to finish at the cylinder.
Outside Şengün. Durant. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Well, that's the kind of pressure Durant puts on the defense. I mean, you just can't sit back and let him do what he wants to. Body up on him, even if you may risk a foul.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Edey. Count it!
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Thompson. Oh, nice! Big finish! Oh, the stuff!
Showing zero fear. Thompson handles the pressure of the big moment. Way to go, man.
Bucket is good!
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner. Secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Now Durant. Here's Smith. Oh, off target from downtown. And we've got 1:18 left to the final quarter.
Jackson with the dive. The guy is just so skilled.
Thompson.
Oh, what you say?
Wow!
Come on now.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
They set a pick. 20 feet out. It's cleared away by Thompson. Smith. Oh, some nice teamwork in transition.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Oh, you know Morant wants it. And guess what? He got it.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Durant. Passes it in.
Somebody lit a fire under Kevin Durant.
Here's Morant. Thompson with a steal. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. You got to stop the clock any way possible and hope the alligator arm a few of those free throws.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
And so it's Houston winning this one. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory. But